What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we're back with stage 8 of the 2020 Tour de France on PCM, and we are in the Pyrenees with a big day in the GC, including a hors category climb in the Porte de Balais. And as we know, Rigoberto Urán starts the day in the yellow jersey. Can we keep him there at the end of the day? It's going to be difficult. Getting underway then, and we have Bettiol on a very nice +4 day, Martinez as well on a decent day, and I'm going to put Bettiol in the break in a moment to try and take those green jersey points. So let's attack away right now, as you can see, and I'm thinking we could maybe try and get some of our climbers up the road, the likes of Carthy as well. So let's try and attack right here with Hugh Carthy as well. And I would have loved to have put Sergio Higuita in today's break, but he's only 3 minutes and 52 seconds down, so he's not going to be allowed in the breakaway just yet. So it could be a good decision for him to lose some time today, assuming Martinez and Urán still look good in the GC. So we're now approaching this intermediate, so Bettiol can come to the front. The peloton have been working very hard. It was Team Total on the front, but it seems they're not going to get anyone in today's break. So let's try and take these intermediate points with, of course, Alberto Bettiol. Let's sprint away, 500 meters left, and we can take those points with utter ease right there, adding to our lead in that competition. And Bettiol on a great day, so he's going to sit in whilst Hugh Carthy does the work in this group for us. Okay, we have had an absolutely electric tempo. Some of the break already dropping away, and the pace in the peloton so high. Our guys way too far to the back. I've really been caught out here, caught napping almost, but I think Bahrain McLaren upping the tempo. So it seems the peloton aren't going to allow this breakaway to go. We have been caught already from that break. No worries for me, I'm not too worried about those KOM points. Let's get our guys to the front of this group now. Oh, big moment because Bettiol goes down for us. Mikel Landa as well. I'm just going to briefly put our guys up to a high enough effort, but Bettiol has fallen. Can he continue? Yes, he can, but Landa in this group, of course, we're just going to sit up. Bahrain will drop to try and get Mikel Landa back into the peloton. Riders strung out all over the road right now. And it's Ineos and FDJ pacing super hard. They know Landa is a big threat in GC. The whole Bahrain McLaren team trying to get poor Mikel Landa back into the peloton. And to be fair, they're almost there. So still a hard tempo in the peloton. We're already seeing riders dropped from that group. And Landa still a long way down. This is not looking good at all for poor Mikel Landa right here. So the pace has slowed, and Landa did just make it back into this group. However, he is surely going to be very tired from those efforts. Okay, so we are now on the Porte de Balais, and we have an attack by Romain Bardet. So I need to bring our guys right to the front of this group. We'll zoom in just a little bit, and you can see Bardet 2 minutes down currently in GC is a big danger. I'm struggling for water as well, and that is a big issue today. Okay, this has been pretty mad because we've had so many attacks here on the Porte de Balais. Bardet and Alaphilippe go again. We have only Urán, Higuita and Martinez left as Porte, Bookman and Martin are dropped. What is happening? You can see Higuita is basically done. All our guys are struggling. Higuita almost done as well as Bardet feeling very good clearly on this stage. So Urán needs to try to get to Dan Martinez's wheel as Higuita is gone. I will let him drop some time here. He's not really our GT man. Bookman trying to come back on, but my words, what a stage and a tempo we have as Bernal and Quintana are dropped from this group. What is happening as we finally catch Bardet? I'm going to pace at maybe 65 with Martinez, but Urán struggling to hold his wheel, so maybe best to sit up. However, if Bernal is behind, we need to tempo ASAP as Bookman just makes it back in. So we will crest the Porte de Balais. Dan Martinez will cross it first place, and he's going to tempo at maybe something just like 30 in this downhill. I need some water as well. Don't really want to get that with Urán, so Martinez is going to do that. Is Bernal and these guys going to get back on? That is the big question right here. What a stage we are having. We're still on the descent of the Porte de Balais. The gap has been cut to 30 seconds. I think Bernal, Alaphilippe, Landa, Martin and Quintana will make it back in right here. So I'm probably just going to sit up, as you can see with Martinez trying to recover as much yellow as possible. Manny Bookman on the fronts. So we come onto the final climb of the day. Early attack by Lopez, Mollema, Bardet, Pogacar, Valverde as well. I'm going to jump in their wheel with Dan Martinez. As you can see, those guys getting back on, but Bernal and Landa unable to do so. Lopez, what an attack this is. It's a slightly shorter climb this time around. You can see it is about 10k in length, and Bernal unable to get back on. That is absolutely crazy. As Romain Bardet, Valverde, Mollema, Lopez go again. I'm going to just try and tempo though at 80 with Martinez. And I must say, Iran not feeling good today. I think Martinez is the stronger rider, as we have Pinot now working on the front. Valverde, Mollema and Bardet have about 20 seconds to this group right now, with Pinot trying to bring them back in. Quintana is dropped again, but I cannot believe Landa and Bernal struggling so much. Alaphilippe gone. I expect Martin will go soon as well. Bookman is gone. We need to go up to 85 with Martinez as things all come back together. But Tom Dumoulin on the attack, and Dumoulin is a few minutes down, 4 minutes. So I'm going to slow this to 75 as we have Pinot who's willing to work harder. So we'll sit on Thibaut Pinot for now. And Pinot doing a fantastic job. Look at that. He's brought in Tom Dumoulin all by himself, but Iran is now basically done. And this is absolutely terrible, terrible news. I think we're going to be out the yellow jersey at the end of the day. Martinez is going to have to just go 60 to the top, maybe 65 like this. Roglic is just behind. Then we have Tadej Pogacar. You can see Bardet going for the stage win. What a Tour de France Romain Bardet is having. We have Pinot, Dumoulin, Valverde and Mollema just up the road ahead of Martinez and Iran. Can maybe Martinez get there? Let's up him to 85. And Iran is going to lose his wheel, but Martinez making his way up to this group with Bauke, Mollema, and I think we can probably go 90 in this descent. Iran, oh boy, should I have gone up the roads with Martinez? We need to, of course, keep Martinez in as good a position as possible. That is the issue. Oh, I'm not quite sure what to do here. I'm going to wait for Iran. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Iran comes into the downhill. We're going to try and join up with Martinez. So here we go, 6k to go. Iran has joined up with Danny Martinez, who is having a fantastic day. Probably the stronger rider right now than Rigoberto Iran. At the front though, Romain Bardet going for yellow, but I think Pinot is in the position to take this from Iran. Can we bring it back in though? Martinez doing a brilliant job up to 90. We do have a short hill right now. I'll go to 95. Bardet attacking away. He is going to take the stage win. Martinez up to 99. What a win for Bardet. Pinot trying to go into yellow. Iran just trying to stay with Martinez. We're losing time to Pinot, Bardet, Dumoulin and Valverde, but a decent recovery ride by Rigoberto Iran today. What a ride though by Romain Bardet, winning solo into Loudenvielle, but Rigoberto Iran just holding on to that yellow jersey ahead of Thibaut Pinot, and Dan Martinez actually goes into the polka dot jersey after going over first the Porte de Balles. Bettiol still in green, so what a race we are having right now. An epic stage here in the Pyrenees with the Porte de Balles and the Col de Perixx really exploding things in the GC. Bardet, what a ride by him today. He moves himself onto the podium in the GC, some way ahead of the rest of the guys, but it's Pinot versus Iran right now, just 8 seconds separating the two riders, with a bunch of contenders now quite a few minutes down. And the big surprise for me today, Bernal, Quintana, maybe even Bookman as well, losing a whole heap of time. Landa fell and he was unlucky. So Bernal now down to 7th place in the GC. And taking a look ahead to stage 9, another day in the Pyrenees, we have the Col de la Haussière, amongst other things. So plenty more climbing. Not a summit finish, but expected to be another decisive day in the GC. So if you guys enjoyed today, drop a like on the video. As always, massively appreciate that. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one.